Block countertops made from real hardwoods. There's no fillers, no shortcuts, and no box store junk. They're based in Tennessee. They serve homes and businesses within 250 miles of Harrogate. They even have butcher block cutting boards tailored to each individual's unique needs. They're crafted with precision and care. There's customized sizes, special cutouts, and laser engraving to make your gift truly one of a kind. Call 423-801-3633. Check out Butcher Block Customs on Facebook or go to their website, butcherblockcustoms.com. Okay, as far as I know, we're streaming. As far as I know. Yeah, I've been on for a while, and Lord have mercy, technical issues. I've tried 100 different times to get this working right, and anyway, when it's not important, it doesn't work. When it is important, it doesn't work. So it doesn't work anytime. Good morning, Tradio, 337-1063. Just came in from a break. We had someone coming in to put something on the air. So let me get that item in first, okay? So someone is needed to haul some hogs to be dressed, okay? I'm not going to use the word he said, but dressed. I'll just say that. Because if you raise hogs and you're raising them for food, you know what comes next. The number is 606-302-5053. 606-302-5053. Okay? Glad to have you here with us on a Thursday. This is the Thursday before the big mess is coming in on Saturday. So let's talk about what happened this morning first. Because a lot of school systems are taking heat. Because there was basically it was probably 37, 38 degrees, maybe even 40 in most of the area this morning. And then just after sunrise, the temperature dropped down to freezing. And there was some moisture on the road, which caused black ice. There were dozens and dozens and dozens of accidents this morning in the tri-state area. Dozens of them. From Laurel County to Harlan County, from Harlan County to Claiborne County. So just be careful out there, okay? Now, there's an accident right now just north of London. All 4 lanes are blocked northbound. I-75, just north of London, all 4 lanes blocked and shut down. Don't know if it has anything to do with black ice, because I'm seeing that this was sent to us at 10:48 and the roadway looks clear, but there's always accidents in that area. Okay? Now, so a lot of people are blaming the schools, but the schools did not. This wasn't a school issue. This was a weather thing that just popped up out of nowhere. There was a serious accident on 63. Serious accident on 63. I know that there were injuries involved in that one, and I believe that's been cleared, but that was attributed to black ice as well. Unfortunately, there was a fatal accident this morning on Highway 215. Fatal accident on Highway 215 in the Harlan County area. But it was Everts. It happened at 12 minutes after 9, Kentucky State Police received a call regarding a single vehicle fatal collision involving an occupant on Kentucky 215 at the junction of Pounding Mill Road in Harlan County. Responding, Harlan Rescue Squad, Lifeguard, Everts Fire Department, and the Harlan County Coroner. An individual was pronounced deceased at the location. While we do have the name of the individual, the immediate family has still not been informed. Okay? Not been informed yet. So please don't ask what type of vehicles or anything like that, okay? Just wait until, at least the family gets fully notified. And defining immediate family, that would be, if it was a grandmother, it would be it would be the son, the wife of the son, maybe some grandchildren. If it was a child, it'd be the parents. It's not the entire family tree. It is the immediate family that gets notified. Okay? Now, as far as Snowmageddon, and our prayers go out to that family, by the way. I didn't mean to just gloss over that. As far as what's coming Saturday, in the last 24 hours, actually in the last 12 hours, this forecast has changed again. Okay, the forecast has changed yet again. And you've got everything coming to the tri-state area, like ice, snow, sleet, cold rain. That could all be happening within a 24-hour time period, starting a little after 1 o'clock, maybe even, let's just say noon on Saturday. But there's a chance of a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of ice as of this broadcast. Okay? As of this broadcast for the tri-state area, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of ice is currently forecasted. Now, I will tell you that the snow totals have gone down. At one point, I saw a snow total for Knoxville of 21 inches of snow. I saw a snow total for Somerset of 21 inches. I saw a snowfall total in Pikeville of 25 inches. I think a lot of folks are using a... what's the best way to say this? I think a lot of folks are using the worst case scenario models that are running to induce a little bit of panic, and I never have agreed with doing that. We get people saying that we do that sometimes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just giving you what could happen and what you should be prepared for. What could happen and what you should be prepared for. But I'll do my best never to exaggerate any kind of snowfall totals. So this is from observation. I am not certified to make any calls on the weather. I am taking all of the forecast and putting them into one. From the, hey, we ain't getting any, to the movie the day after. So what I see, in my very uneducated opinion, is for the tri-state area, in the low-lying areas, 5 to 7 inches of snow, based on the forecast right now, based on the forecast at 11:07 on Thursday, the 22nd. 5 to 7 inches of snow with a very real threat of ice, possibly up to 3/4 of an inch. Snow, you're not going to have to be so freaked out about. It is the ice, and that is why people are trying to get folks to be more prepared, because that can cause power outages, widespread power outages. Now, since I've been here, there's only been one major case of an ice storm, and that did knock power out for multiple days to multiple places in the tri-state area. Linesmen are already prepared, okay? And so, we are thanking those linesmen now. We're thanking the linesmen right now. Because if they have to go out even for a couple of hours of what I see as really bad weather, they're going to be very, very busy. So thank you to all the linemen that may be very busy this weekend. So how should you prepare? All right, hang on just a second. We've had a couple of things get moved around here. How should you prepare? Well, make sure that you can deal with not having power for easily 24 hours. That's what you should prepare for. No one's saying it's actually going to happen. Just saying prepare for it. And please do not run a generator inside. You may think that I am being ridiculous in that comment, but we do stories every year of folks who have run their generators inside their homes and vented it out through the door. That doesn't work all the time. There are people who try that and they die from carbon monoxide poisoning. If you are able and you need a generator, chain it to your porch. if you're that worried about people stealing it. The only thing that should be coming into your house would be the extension cords. Things that will bog down a generator is anything heat oriented. So you're not going to, I would not suggest running an oven or your stove on a generator. If you're hooking up multiple things, don't put a heater on one of those power strips with a bunch of other heaters. You're going to overload that power strip and cause a fire. Now, I know these are all what they seem to be common sense things. Okay? But these are the same things that cause fires. Now, I'm going to tell you about a fire this morning. Don't think it has anything to do with any weather-related issues. This was an abandoned structure, and I'm being told that people may have been living in it, but had no electricity. It is in Knox County, in Lick Branch. East Knox Fire Department has responded. It appears it's going to be a total loss. It was an abandoned house, but I think maybe some folks who were not very well off had to get in from the elements, and they may have been inside at one time, but I'm not hearing that they were inside at the time of the fire. So I'm getting details on that. We do have some good news here in just a little bit, but I'm trying not to go from one thing to another without being a little more considerate. There was a vehicle collision on Highway 190 at 740 this morning. Looks like it's a small red pickup truck. I don't think, I'd have to flip the picture. It might be a Ranger, but someone had to be extricated in order to get out of the vehicle, and the patient was taken to the hospital. What else have we got here? A lot of places still have propane. I believe our buddy at Wildcat has propane. I know Walmart ran out of the little containers yesterday and anything propane related. Long's Pick Pack has propane again. They were out for a little bit. Wildcat propane until 6 p.m. tonight. All right. Yep. Okay, so they do. Let me make sure I share that right now. Come on. Man, what is going on with Facebook that it won't? There it goes. Okay. And Wildcat Propane is located in Middlesboro, 500 yards from Casey's. Don't know if Casey's has propane, but that telephone you got in your hand that you're watching the show on, you should be able to make a bunch of calls. Okay? You should be able to make a bunch of calls to see who's got what. 337-1063, 337-1063. Still can't turn the camera around, so you're just going to have to deal with seeing, Pineville, Kentucky. Let's see who's online, and then I'm going to switch over to some better news. Hello to Margaret Inman and Paula and Tony. Janice Johnson from Knoxville. Janice, I don't think you're going to get the 2 feet that somebody was forecasting, but we're still 2 days out. And this storm could change again. It's changed just in the last 2 hours. You can look at 6 different forecasts, and they're going to give you 6 different things that could happen. But please watch out for the folks that are clearly giving you the worst case meteorite hitting the earth scenarios. Okay? Pauline Gambrel's online. Darlene. The YouTube minions are upset. What are they upset about? I am streaming on YouTube, aren't I? Terry Widener, Janice Johnson, and Sharon, along with Tina. Patricia. I'm not liking Facebook new updates. I know. I think that's a lot of what's going on with with our streaming issues. But knowing me, it's probably user error. 337-1063, 337-1063. I guess I'm going to have to pull out some folks on Tradio YouTube. We got some problems there, I guess. Anyway, congratulations. I'm going to go back to some good news. Congratulations to the Pineville girls cheerleaders. They are the All-A champions. That was decided this morning. All-A champions. So we congratulate them. I believe Christy posted that there's probably going to be an escort coming back into town. And I don't know when that'll happen. If someone, I would imagine that our buddy Rob Daniels will probably tell us. And but congratulations to the girls. I know they worked extremely hard, as do all of them. But congratulations for that. I've got to reschedule on at least one game due to the expected weather this weekend. The Saturday home game versus Middlesbrough has been rescheduled to Wednesday, February 4th. 6 o'clock for JV, 7:30 for varsity. 6 for JV, 7:30 for varsity. That is the Pineville men's basketball game versus Middlesbrough, rescheduled to Wednesday, February 4th. The gala, the Pineville Gala, has been postponed. I don't remember when it's going to be moved to. Hang on, let me see if I can get to it real quick here. And there were some schools in Virginia that closed after not being on a delay, then being on a delay, and then closing. We'll tell you about that here in just a second, even though we posted that up earlier. Well, I can't seem to find the information about the gala. Hang on just a second here. Main Street, Pineville. And that's a big to-do that goes on at the park. And so it has been, whoops, that is just the announcement, but that's not the announcement of it being rescheduled. There it is. That's been moved to Saturday, January 31st. They're in the process of contacting the sponsors and ticket holders. All right. So I know there's a bunch of other things to talk about, and we'll get to that here in just a minute. Scott County schools, Wise County schools, and Lee County, Virginia schools all changed because of the black ice to closed today. I didn't see any as far as Kentucky. Yeah, there were a few. Jackson Independent Schools delayed 2 hours, and then Jackson County closed. Those are the closest ones to us. Those happened in just a little while ago. All right. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back 17 minutes after 11. I'll do everything I can to update the weather again, more expectations and more preparations. You can put your items on the air. Yes, we will have a trivia question. We will have birthdays, all that good stuff. So stick around.
And now the Pledge of Allegiance, brought to you by our friends at Bell County Florist, Pine Street in Pineville, 337-8803.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh no, not that sound! Please, not that sound! I've gotta find some batteries. Gotta find some batteries. Oh, where are the batteries for that smoke detector? Look, this is not the way I want to do this. I don't want to be reminded every time there's... No, stop doing that. Here we go. I'm trying to get it down here, trying to get it out. God, you're getting your batteries changed. Just hang on a second. That's better. I'm so glad I went to Batteries and More and got those batteries. Oh, that's a different sound. Hey, why is there smoke? Hey, you're not supposed to use a smoke detector when you're done cooking the eggs, and clearly they're done. You need that one-stop shop for all the stuff in your house you need to get fixed, or if you just want to spruce it up, then get to Pineville Hardware. It's a local business that gives you everything from plumbing to electrical, nuts, bolts, water heaters, even commodes. ladders to get up, and shovels to get down into the ground. Insect control, fertilizer, even the cleansers for your deck, for your house, for your pool, and the chemicals to maintain that pool. It's all at your one-stop hardware shop in Pineville at 120 Walnut Street, 606-337-1983. They're open 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Saturday. It's Pineville Hardware.
So when you buy that new or new-to-you ride, come see us at Harlan Tent.
We have a clean, comfortable waiting room just steps away from restaurants and shops, so you can stay with us, drop it off, or we'll come pick it up. With over 30 years experience in the tent industry, you can shop with confidence at Harlan Tent.
So call us at 606-273-9885.
That's 606-273-9885. Harlan Tent.
Home of the lifetime warranty.
One-stop phone shop of Middlesboro, Kentucky. Quality service that always puts the customer first. From battery problems, cracked screens, bad speakers, or a busted camera, One-stop phone shop of Middlesboro can take care of it all. Quality refurbishes, highly skilled technicians, and professional customer service. Plus, if they don't have a phone in stock, they can order iPhone, Samsung, Motorola, Google Pixel, and even more. One-stop phone shop located at 1869 North 25th Street in the Middlesboro Crossing Shopping Center, 606-302-7005.
Hi, I'm Hunter Harvey, your local hearing instrument specialist and owner of 5 Star Hearing Center. I know hearing aids inside and out because I've worn them my entire life. My mission and goal at 5 Star Hearing is to be the hearing care provider I wish I had earlier in my life. Through cutting-edge technology and our team's combined experience, we can offer a wide range of services. Visit us in Middlesboro, Harlan, and Hazard, where you can hear with us better with 5 Star Hearing Center.
At Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's Middlesboro Campus Clinic, it's all about convenience when it comes to your health. Everyone now has access to state-of-the-art care, including family medicine, primary care, along with 3D mammography, x-rays, ultrasounds, full lab services, and a drive-through pharmacy, which features an automated filling machine along with exact unit dose pouches. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation, providing Bell County with better health for a longer life.
Looking for a place to call home in Pineville, Kentucky? Ferndale Apartments has you covered. Sally Evans, your trusted manager, is back and ready to welcome you.
This is Sally Evans at Ferndale Apartments. We are now taking applications for 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedroom units and 1 and 2 bedroom handicap units. Please come see us.
Ferndale offers the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Schedule a tour at Ferndale Apartments. Your new home is waiting. For more information, please call 606-337-8821.
If you're looking to upgrade your kitchen with quality Butcher Block countertops, Butcher Block Customs is the place to call. They build handcrafted Butcher Block countertops made from real hardwoods. There's no fillers, no shortcuts, and no box store junk. They're based in Tennessee. They serve homes and businesses within 250 miles of Harrogate. They even have Butcher Block cutting boards tailored to each individual's unique needs. They're crafted with precision and care. There's customized sizes, special cutouts, and laser engraving to make your gift truly one of a kind. Call 423-801-3633. Check out Butcher Block Customs on Facebook or go to their website, butcherblockcustoms.com.
Hands of Time Medi-Spa and Weight Loss. From facials, chemical peels, waxing, to Botox fillers and Morpheus 8, we offer it all. Experience Dilaze hair removal, Lamecca IPL, weight loss services, and much more. Serving our loyal clients since 2013. Call us today to book your appointment. 423-869-0004. Hands of Time Medi-Spa and Weight Loss.
New year, new home goes. This is the year to stop worrying about your HVAC and start living in total comfort. At Complete Comfort Heating and Cooling, your local do-it-right specialist, we don't just patch problems, we provide permanent solutions. Upgrade to a high-efficiency American Standard HVAC unit for reliable air, or protect your home from outages with a rugged Generac generator. Don't let the price tag hold you back. We have special financing options available to fit almost any budget. So call Complete Comfort Heating and Cooling, your do-it-right specialist, at 606-248-5665. Complete Comfort, your do-it-right specialist.
Wildcat Propane. They are 500 yards north of Casey's in Middlesboro. They're locally owned. They accept heating vouchers and delivery is available. Installation of tanks, lines, and fireplace hookup. They've got tanks for sale. 20-pounders, 125s, 250s, 325s, 500s, and 1,000 gallons. Call them at 606-242-9734. When your home needs heat, when your stove needs flame, it's Wildcat Propane. That's 500 yards north of Casey's in Middlesboro on 25E.
Hi, we're the Speed Monkeys. We're the fastest monkeys in town. Offering services such as 15-minute, no appointment needed oil changes, as well as tires, brakes, tune-ups, wheel alignments, and all other minor and major repairs such as engine and transmission replacements. And now our newest service to be offered is pipe bending and exhaust repair. So from pipe and muffler repair to full custom exhaust replacement, call Speed Monkeys at 606-664-3640 or stop by 160 Highway 840, Baxter, Kentucky for a free quote. And remember, we don't monkey around.
It's raining again, or it's rained, and you just don't have that water coming off your roof the way it's supposed to. It's dripping on one side, it's pouring out the other, it's not coming through the downspouts the way it's supposed to. Who do you call? You call Dylan Schlegel at Superior Seamless Gutters. Seamless gutter install, gutter cleaning, 5 and 6 inch gutters available, and free estimates. It's Superior Seamless Gutters. Call Dylan now at 423-489-2090. That's 423-489-2090. Superior Seamless Gutters.
For 37 years, K&K Metal has been providing the best customer service to the tri-state area. Located across from LMU and Harrogate, stop in and see why they are the area's largest supplier of metal, guttering, roofing supplies, and shingles. They pride themselves in taking care of the customer first. So call 423-869-4261 and find out why for 37 years, K&K Metal has got you covered.
Six 606-337-1063. All righty. Three 337-1063. All right, Mr. Cox called in during the break, and I was just like, you got to call back. Just call right on back. 337-1063 is our number. If you want to get in here, before the show is over, we'll go over expectations for Saturday again, okay? Because sometimes the folks that start out are not the same ones that finish. 337-1063. Let's see if this is... No. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
I went out about 10:30 last night to rescue a person. Took my golf cart. And they had been running water in the radiator. And, you don't do that in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
So, the radiator busted.
Okay.
Could be more damage, but I ended up being able to load up all their groceries into my vehicle. Into my golf cart. And I took them home safely. So.
All right.
People needs to check the coolant.
All right. Thank you much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Folks are saying we're not streaming on YouTube. Yes, we are. We got comments. Yeah, I see it right there. I just can't turn the camera around. So, but we're definitely streaming.
People needs to...
Yeah, watch. All right. Thank you much. See. 606-337-1063. 1063. Earlier in the show, a Ford Focus with parts. $1,300 for both, meaning a Ford Focus with Ford Focus with a parts car. $1,300 for both. 606-654-2462. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
Morning, Brian. I want to put this stuff back on.
Go ahead.
A small mare pony. She's black in color and got some white on her. She's gentle. She's been exposed to a miniature jack. She's about 4 months bred. And I've got 2 Ford Focuses One of them is just a parts car, but it's a whole car with no title. The other one is a good car. It just needs a fender and a hood. I think it's got 150,000 actual miles on it. It's 4-door, green in color. And I sell both of them for $1,300. If they want to know anything, the one does run and drive, the one that needs a fender. And my number is 670-5875.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian.
Bye-bye. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
Yeah, you advertised a few minutes ago somebody that does the propane. I don't know if I got the number right. When I dialed it, they said it was not working.
Okay. Yeah. Did you dial 606 first?
Yeah, and then 248-9734.
No, it's not 248. It is. It's. I believe it's 242. Hang on just a second here. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Yeah, 242.
Yeah.
9734. Yep.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Morning, Angie. What's up?
What's up? I'd like to put my name in a birthday box, Brian.
Okay, hang on just a second. And I don't remember when it is.
It's Saturday, the 24th.
124. Phone number?
You can use the one I called you on.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. 337-1063. 337-1063. She has a birthday 2 days from now. Okay. So, again, 2 days from now, starting a little around noon, the tri-state area should be getting the start of a bunch of snow. Then, later in the process, ice. Then later in the process, sleet. And then back to snow. I don't see anything clearing out as far as extra snow until late Sunday night, early Monday morning. Okay? That is for the tri-state area, which is southeast Kentucky, upper east Tennessee, southwest Virginia, in the United States. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
Morning, Brian. It's Mark again.
Yeah.
I was calling. I'd like to put my wife in the birthday box. First January the 30th.
All right. What's her name?
Diana Lingard.
All right. And I've already got your phone number, so I'll go ahead and just use the phone number that you called in on.
That'll work, Brian. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
No.
606-337-1063. 606-337-1063. Tradio on the radio. Almost every day-dio. All right. I'll have birthdays up in the next break. And then we'll go directly into Tradio Trivia, if there's time. Okay? All right. Some folks think... Let's see if I can find one here. Okay. Want to let you know, this is not an AI voice. I said I would never do AI voices, and this is not an AI voice.
Looking for a place to call home in Pineville, Kentucky? Ferndale Apartments has you covered. Sally Evans, your trusted manager, is back and ready to welcome you.
His name is Neil Howard. He is a real person, graduate of Middlesboro High School, and he is a voiceover artist. He does voiceovers. He is not AI. Moving on. 337-1063. 337-1063. Okay. If you are a business or a service and you plan to be closed on Saturday when you are normally open, or if you have a church service that is going to be canceled in anticipation of bad weather, please feel free to get in touch with us. Now, this is not for people to go, well, I own such and such and we're going to be open. That would be a free ad. This is something we're doing for folks who will not be open. Okay? All right. 606-337-1063. I can tell you that my business, Bob's House of Flatulence, will definitely have business that day. Well, good for you. This is for businesses that will be closed or no longer having their services due to weather. Good morning, Tradio.
Hello, Brian. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. So you think we're not streaming on YouTube, but we are.
Well, I went in and it wasn't streaming, and I was waiting, and then I forget who told me that it was streaming. So I went back out and again, and it was me. So I should have went back out and
That's
went
all right.
back again.
Just make sure if you think we're not, just refresh your pages.
Oh, okay. Well, we still got that love seat, small love seat, beige in color.
Mm-hmm.
On needs it. It's brand new. Take $150 for it. Value's $250. We got it from Amazon. Just couldn't use it. It's in a box right now. And 606-909-5342. And hello to all the listeners out there.
All right.
And all of them.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
See ya.
Okay. 337-1063. Yesterday was contacted by Aaron Reed. Aaron is the election commissioner for Claiborne County. He is going to be using us quite a bit more to let people know about election coverage, which we're going to be handling for them. Their elections in Claiborne County, in Tennessee in general, are not until August. But the election filing time, they're right in the middle of right now. They have until mid-March, I think. Theirs started on January 9th, which is when ours ended in Kentucky. And so theirs is a little bit different. Here, there's no list of people who've picked up papers. There's no list until someone actually files and has all the I's dotted and T's crossed, and they're technically running, okay? Over in Tennessee, the vetting process starts with picking up papers, and the public is alerted to when a registered voter picks up papers, is intending to file, and then there's a verification time period where someone signs on your behalf going, yes, this guy is who he says he is, I'm sponsoring him, and then they do a quick background check. Are you able to even run? Here, there's no background checks done unless it's by Frankfurt. That is not a determination that a county clerk has. There's voter registration, and that's handled by the Secretary of State. So any questions about someone's eligibility to run goes to the Secretary of State in Kentucky. Locally, it's the Election Commission in Tennessee. So, anyway, I put out the first list of information that Aaron had submitted to us, and no one else had picked up and no one else had been verified. So, I expect more coming in the next few weeks. A couple of road thingies, going to put it that way. Pinnacle Road, headed up to the Pinnacle at the Cumberland Gap National Historical Park, is closed due to winter weather conditions. Most up-to-date road status and park alerts, you can go to nps.gov/CUGA, and that'll help you to kind of plan accordingly. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
I was going to put 2 birthdays in the birthday box.
Okay. Are they kids or are they adults?
Adults.
Okay, go for it.
January the 9th.
Okay, who's it for?
Who's the 9th for? Harold Brock.
Harold Brock. All right. And go ahead and give me the other one, and then we'll get a phone number for you.
January the 21st.
All right. So yesterday, who had a birthday?
Harold Brock.
You said the first one was Harold Brock.
Yeah, but, well, January 21st.
Okay, well,
that would have been Marcia Brock. My bad.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a second. Marcia Brock for the first one, and then Harold Brock for the second one. All right. And I would imagine they probably know one another. Yeah. I'm just going to use the 0718 that you've got here. Okay.
Okay, that'll work.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. So Marcia was on the 9th, and Harold was on the 21st. 606-337-1063. 606-337-1063. Okay. Just a second. Let me change something up on our list here, and then we're going to give you birthdays, because that's the vein we're in right now. You're in a vein? What? Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
Hello, Brian. This is Carl Slagan. How are you?
I'm good, Carl. How are you?
Excellent. Brian, we noticed that sometimes you get calls from marketers calling to try to sell you things, and you take those calls on the air.
Some of them I do.
Would you say that all of the calls, would you say that every phone call in this facility is run through Brian O'Brien?
If I were to say that, here's kind of my take on it. That would be false.
Really?
You mean the calls to which facility? The station?
Yes. I'm sorry, you misunderstood me.
I did.
Would you say for the soundboard, every phone call in this facility is run through Brian O'Brien?
Wouldn't it be easier for you guys to submit a list to me?
Again, that would be beneath us. Both of us.
No, it wouldn't. You just want to be able to say it on the air. All calls run through this facility. And I'm going to pause, so if you want to add something else in there, come through this switchboard. That's as far as I'm going with it.
We appreciate it, Brian. Thank you.
Goodbye. Man, those folks have some time on my hands. All right. Okay. 337-1063. All right. Every call is routed through Sergeant Jenkins. 606-337. Hey, Carl, I need you. All right. Birthdays. Let's go ahead and get those up and going here. By the way, real quick, avoid I-75 north at the 59 exit. A tractor trailer flipped over. Bunch of coal. I mean, a lot of coal, like several tons worth. I just put a picture up from the Mountain Advocate, who put a picture up from Jacob Rose. Yeah. Tractor trailer flipped over with a bunch of coal. The coal is now in the roadway, not in the trailer any longer. 606-337-1063. Happy birthday. Why did all the sirens just roll through Flat Lake? That's a great question. It's probably going northbound. John North. Wait a minute. Hang on just a second here. I'm going to do this on the air because he is my buddy. He's my friend. John North. We're going to wish him a happy birthday. I can't put his picture on Facebook because I can't get the camera turned around there. Let's see if he'll answer me here. Singing in the bathtub. Do.
Hello?
Hey, this is John North. You're live on 106.3 FM, the big one. Just wanted to say happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, sir.
We're having problems. Go ahead.
I thought you were calling to ask me about the snow prediction.
No, but we'll get that here in a second. I would love to show everyone your face on camera, but I can't switch the main camera here due to technical issues. And you're probably looking very spiffy today, I bet. All right, so what is the Mountain Lion Media's take on Saturday's snowfall into Sunday?
Well, we're heavily looking at the NAM and the Canadian models here at the Mountain Lion Media Network, and we're going to predict around 4 inches of snow for Bell County.
4 inches of snow for Bell County, which means school will be out for the next 2 weeks.
And maybe if we get some freezing rain and sleet, that may cut into our totals a little bit. So take that as a grain of salt here on the Mountain Lion Media Network officially.
Okay. All right. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Sponsored by John's House of Beards. It is Mountain Lion Media Network's weather update on Snowmageddon 2026. Happy birthday, man.
Well, thank you for the birthday wish. I love you, Brian, and I love Tradio.
Well, thank you very much. It's no accounting for taste. Goodbye.
See you, man.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. So we're going to look at the National Weather Service stuff before we get off the air here. We're going to do it before we get off the air. But back to back to birthdays since we're in that situation. Anywho, happy birthday to Danny Cup and Linda Akers, also having a birthday today. Sheila Reed, happy birthday. Margaret Ann Earls, Emma Helton having a birthday. Susan Elliott Owens. We also have Tyler Shackelford and Casey Parton, and of course John North. Those are the names in our 13 and up birthday box for Thursday. Normally garbage day, but not anymore for me. This is the first time in the history of me being alive that I've not had a Thursday garbage day. January 22nd, 2026. All right. The sponsors for the birthday box are Bell County Recycling, Hillcrest Bowling Lanes, K&K Metals, 5-Star Hearing, Caldwell Bank of Share Realty and Auction Company, Bell County Recycling, and Cumberland River Regional or Behavioral. They go by a couple of different names. Okay. Graphic is up and posted. Let's see if the kiddos have any birthdays. I didn't see any. I do look at those early in the morning, but by the time I get here, I forget to actually put them on the list. This is the 22nd of February, and we have no birthdays for the kids. But if we did, Palace Family Entertainment Center, Al's Fun Center, and Dairy Queen of Middlesboro would be the sponsors, because they are the sponsors. All right. Not seeing any anniversaries at this time either. Okay, 337-1063, 337-1063. It is Tradio, and we're glad to have you here with us. All right. Just looking at something to make sure I haven't missed. Oh, man, another accident. Okay. They're all over the place. The woman who led a protest at a Minnesota church service has been arrested. Well, maybe she shouldn't have done that. Just a thought. 337-1063. Just saying. Governor Beshear told communities to be weather aware and to avoid unnecessary travel on Saturday and Sunday. And again, we'll do a trivia question. And again, we'll wrap the show up with another weather forecast. Okay. All right. 337-1063. Tradio, can I help you?
Yeah, Brian, this is Roy. I won a prize there the other day. I was wondering if I could swing by and pick it up.
I'm sorry, I did not hear your name. Did you say it was Roy?
Yeah.
Collins. Yeah, Roy Collins. Yes, sir. Come on. Come right on.
All righty, I'll be here in about 3 minutes.
All right. Well, I'll still be on the air till noon. Okay, or just before.
Right,
so take your time, just a little bit.
All right.
All right. Thank you. 337-1063, 337-1063. Yeah, moving on. Tradio, can I help you? Tradio?
Oh, sorry.
You there? Nope, not there. I'm sorry, too. Oh, more forecasts coming in. When I leave you with something, I'll leave you with the National Weather Service. You can be angry at them if it doesn't come the way we initially said it was going to, okay? All right, that's just the easiest thing to do. Because I ain't no meteorologist. 337-1063. They are calling it a potentially historic storm. And I'm telling you, if you scroll through, you will see 6 different forecasts. None of them, not a single one, agree with one another. Not a single one agree with one another. So anyway, coming soon, hopefully sleigh rides, snowball fights, and building a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. It's just amazing. I'm still looking at some of these forecasts and I'm thinking, what in the world? How can they be on so many different opinions of what's going to happen? Because we got some more coming for next week, supposedly. Let's get through this week first. Can we do that? Can we get through this week, please? All right. Trivia question. Let's do that. 337-1063. 337-1063. Here's your trivia question. I think it's going to be an easy one today. I don't know about that. In the 80s. Oh, no, that's a different song completely. In the 80s, 3/4 of the moms in the world owned this item. Now, I don't know, maybe a third. In the 80s, 3/4 of the moms around the world, let's just say United States and UK, okay? In the 80s, United States and the UK, 3/4 of moms owned this. Now it's only about a third of the time. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
Yes, Brian. I don't know whether or not anybody added my Taylor Bryant, my niece, her name to the birthday box in January the 6th, but is it too late for her to go in for the end of the month?
Nope. January 6th. All right. Phone number. Well, how old is she?
She's of age.
She's of age. I don't know what that means. Do you mean 18?
Headed towards 30, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Phone number, please.
Just use my number.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, 3/4 of the ladies in the 80s owned one of these regularly in the United States and the UK. And nowadays, maybe a third of that. Tradio.
I'm going to say can you hear me now?
I can now, yes.
I'm going to say an iron.
Not an iron. I will tell you it's not an appliance, if that helps. It's not an appliance. Once again, in the 80s, 3/4 of the women in the US and the UK owned one of these. Now it's only about a third of that. I'll even give you another hint because we're short on time. It's something they had to buy over and over. It's something I had to buy over and over. Good morning, Tradio.
A sewing machine.
Not a sewing machine. It's not an appliance. Tradio.
Is it hairspray?
Yes. Did you know it on your own, or did somebody help you?
May have got some help on that one.
I'm thinking maybe from YouTube. All right, give me just a second here. Today's the 22nd, and who am I speaking to?
This is Nick Holbrook at First State.
Oh, okay. This may not be. You may not have gotten help from YouTube. Maybe from some young ladies around you.
That's possible.
All right, Nick. How are things in the banking world?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Good, man. I already have your phone number. You got to be here by the 4th of February to pick up your prize. Or if we make a deposit, we could just go ahead and drop it off there.
That'll work for me if y'all want to just run it by here whenever you're free.
All right.
Appreciate you. Come by next.
All right. Anybody there at the bank actually still have a can of hairspray that they use regularly, Jessica?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Neither of them tell me that they got any.
All right. Thank you, Nick. Have a great day, man.
You too. See ya.
See ya. 337-1063. 337-1063. All right. Actually, Indy didn't get it first. Indy was not the first person to answer that. It was Jeroen. So we're going to give it to him in the, what's the word I'm looking for? In the YouTube world of trivia. Jeroen beat Indy. How's that for a soundboard? 337-1063. 337-1063. Okay, so here we go now. This is the last I'm going to say on the weather for today, unless things change. And things change with this forecast. They change every 2 minutes. Okay? Once again, with this particular forecast, they change. Here we go. Confidence is high. Confidence is still high that a strong storm Tracking through the southeast will bring wintry precipitation to eastern Kentucky this weekend, which would also count for upper East Tennessee and southwest Virginia. A winter storm winter storm watch is still in effect from 7 a.m. Saturday to 7 a.m. Monday. Moderate to major impacts are anticipated, regardless of what winter precipitation type occurs. Travel could become very difficult to impossible this weekend. Consider delaying any travel plans this weekend. There is a 95% chance of moderate impacts. That means disruptions to daily life, hazardous driving, and closures, as well as disruptions to infrastructure. Okay? The major impacts will be to our north, around Lexington, Frankfort, Louisville. Widespread closures. As far as confidence in snow, there is a potential for even greater accumulations of up to 8 to 12 inches to our north in Lexington and Somerset. As far as accumulations, 4 to 8 inches, we're at 50%, 52, 53, in Bell, Harlan, Knox, and Letcher. Also Lee County, Virginia, and Campbell County and Claiborne County. So I'm just giving you all the scenarios, okay? As far as freezing rain, medium to high confidence and a nice forecast of 95% for extreme southeast Kentucky. The greatest chances for ice accumulations will be in locations along and south of the Kentucky 80 Hal Rogers Parkway corridor. Temperatures. On Saturday, the temperature today and the highs are going to be somewhere between 46 to 48, okay? The temperature highs tomorrow really start to dip. Pikeville will be 37, Jackson 35, Harlan 39, Williamsburg 39, Middlesboro 40. On Saturday, they plummet. Jackson will be only 20 for the high, Pikeville 27, Hazard 24, London 25, Harlan 28, Monticello 23, Williamsburg 28, Middlesboro 30. That's the maximum temperature. The minimum temperature for Friday and Saturday, the minimum temperature for Friday and Saturday is going to be 24 for Middlesboro, 23 for Williamsburg, Harlan 24, London 19, same as Somerset, Hazard 21, Pikeville 21. The low will be Flemingsburg at 13. On Saturday, the minimum temperature. Now we're going to do that and then wind chill, and then I'll get out of here. Minimum temperature on Saturday. Middlesboro, 19. Williamsburg, 17. Harlan, 18. Somerset, 15. London at 14. Jackson at 13. Wind chill. The wind chill for Friday will have it feeling like 18 degrees in Middlesboro. Tomorrow, Williamsburg, 14. Harlan, 18. Somerset and London, 7 and 8 respectively. Hazard 13, Pikeville 12, Flemingsburg 0. Saturday's wind chill forecast. Saturday, it'll feel like 12 in Middlesboro, 7 in Williamsburg, 10 in Harlan, Somerset 2, London 0, -1 in West Liberty, Pikeville 5, McKee 1. And the temperatures just keep dropping. 4 on Monday for Middlesboro with wind chill. -1 in Williamsburg on Monday. Somerset -5. London -3. Pikeville just 3. -7 in Flemingsburg. So I'm going to take this particular picture and going to give it a copy here. Hang on just a second. we're going to make sure we get this one up and running. 606, and let's take another. Hang on just a second here. Let me take one more screenshot of that because I didn't get the whole thing in there. But we'll get that posted here in just a second. Okay. Planning. A few days out. It's already a few days out. You know what you need to do. We're still in a winter storm watch. That's issued when there's heavy snow, sleet, or freezing rain possible. A winter storm warning is issued when heavy snow, sleet, or freezing rain is expected. So there we go. You know how to dress. You know what to do. And again, if you've got a generator, please, for the love of God, do not run it inside your house. You will not believe the people that do that because they're worried it's going to get stolen. Don't run it in your house. Vent it outside with the generator outside. All right. I hope some of that stuff helped. We'll post as much as I can up here in just a little bit, okay? Thanks for joining us. We will keep you updated to the best of our ability all day long on the weather coming in and things you can do. People who still have propane. Is there still milk? Is there still eggs? Is there still, Yeah, we freak out a little bit when we hear stuff like this because some of us remember some of the bad blizzards and how much it affected our families. All right. News coming up here in a little bit, then the All 80s Cafe, and that will be just after all the stuff that comes up here in just a little bit. God bless. Have a great day.
Your attention, please.
The big one is 106.3 FM WRIL Prineville.